ladies and gentlemen, is your favorite Blaxican, or at least soon to be your favorite Blaxican, Max Erin James. I know it's been a while, and it's not done. This busy schedule is not finished. I have at least another month of grinding to get where, at least get to where I want to be soon, right? Now, this video is not to say that I'm getting back into the regular routine that I would like to get into because of my schedule, but I'm kind of adjusting better to what my schedule is. And, you know, I'm at a good spot. It is early Saturday morning. I mean, now it's not early. I woke up at 6 o'clock on a Saturday, which is early for me and probably most people for the weekend. But we got work to do. I figured, take advantage of this time to record what I can to get a video out to you all. So let's get started. All right, so currently I just arrived at the Pawn City Market, and I'm helping my cousin out with a shoot, knocking out some photography. After that, I'm gonna probably head to a cafe nearby, knock out some schoolwork. Then I have to edit a script. I have to rewrite an entire script for a film for someone. Then I'm helping write an outline for a web series. And then, if I have time, then I'll try to chill and relax and spend the rest of the day, just to myself. And this is a Saturday, right? My Mondays through Fridays are much busier. And so when I do have time off or time to myself, I try to avoid, being around technology, and I try to detach myself from it and give myself peace and be present and try to get rid of the noise. And that's why, I haven't spent a lot of time recording or making videos, because then on top of that, I have to edit the videos, before I even upload them, and that takes more time. And I think it takes away time from taking care of myself, and I think that's important. Even though YouTube is considered a hobby, especially now for me, it's still something that I feel, it does take away a lot of, it does take work to do, especially if I want to actually put effort into it in my craft. Same with writing. I love writing. It's very enjoyable. That's why I'm doing, the scripts. I like writing scripts for my videos. I like writing notes for my podcast. But it's still, you still need time to separate from that and detach yourself from that. So this is the second spot. We're gonna burn it all down with creativity. It's crazy to think that this was a bus. So now I'm at a skating rink, or a fun center per se, and this is our third location. So I think a lot of people have a misconception of what it is to be productive, and that to be productive, you cannot be still. Sometimes you need to be still. You need to give yourself that time to not only think and be present, but to relax and recharge and to gather your thoughts so you're not overwhelmed. It's all right to take a break. After you've put in hours and hours, even days of work, it is good to take a step back and relax. So that way, when you get back into that, back on the horse, you're going 100%. All right, so it is the very next day after that amazing shoot and venture off into the city. I had fun. That was usually Saturdays are my times to do work, but try to, enjoy myself in the process. That's when I do the more fun things, such as the photography and video recording and all that. I am a little exhausted. I have more work to do. I am currently just on my laptop going at it, teaching myself some programming actually. And then I got an essay to do, and that's all I have for today. And then I got to pretty much mentally prepare myself while I'm doing laundry, cleaning up, the typical things a lot of people do on a Sunday, and get myself ready for the week and start that all over again. All right, so I'll tell you guys my routine Monday through Friday. It starts off at 6 in the morning. I get dressed, all that, do a quick drive to the gym, do my warm ups, stretch, do the workout for the day, do stretching after that. Come on back. I take a shower, eat breakfast, and then I take an hour to just kind of disconnect from technology. Not entirely, though. I do listen to music or a podcast. It's more so to prevent stimulation of my eyes, just because I'm going to be staring at a computer for almost 10 hours for the later on in the day. After that hour, I prep myself for this programming course that I'm currently taking. It's for AWS, learning Linux, Python, networking fundamentals, IT fundamentals, data security, and it's a collection of that to kind of, help my transition into that field. So after that course, going from 10:30 to 6:30, yeah, it's pretty long. I end up giving myself time to eat, eat my dinner, and again, no visual stimulation. After that is done, I end up doing my schoolwork. Once that is done, after about an hour and a half, I check emails. I'll look over some script ideas that I've shared with other people or that they've shared with me. I'll review notes for other stories, and I'll do job searching, just look through, what opportunities are out there. I'll look through freelance work, and then it's time for bed. Next day, I pretty much just start all over. Now, Fridays are a little different. Fridays, I do take that break, it's the start of the weekend. I still approach, do what I said I do throughout the day, but I allow myself to stay up a little later. Now, there are some times where I do have to wake up early on Saturdays, like I did this weekend to help with the photo shoot, or I have to meet up with people about writing and some ideas dealing with the script, or join this other writer's circle that I'm helping with a web series, which I kind of don't think I'm really helping, to be honest. The reason I don't think I'm helping is because the person that's creating this web series, I can tell they already have the ideas, and they kind of just needed people to bounce the ideas off of, and they're asking for help. It's one of those people, but they know what they want, and I'm just there, and that's my role. I'm just playing my role of helping them bounce ideas off of me, to eventually establish their own work. And that alone I like doing. It's fun. It's fun seeing that creative process that someone else goes through, from the outside, because I haven't always had that opportunity to be a part of. I try my hardest to give myself time to, again, separate from everything and just be present and just communicate with myself and be a friend to myself and just decompress and get rid of any overwhelming thoughts and stressors. And that's when it could take, 3 minutes while I'm in the car. It could be the 5 minute break I have during class. It could be the 30 minutes I have before jumping onto my schoolwork. It ranges. It's different times. I don't force myself to sit down and do that 15 to 30 minute meditation. Anytime I see a moment or opportunity to just be present, I give myself that time. It could be just a minute, and that during that minute I take my 3 deep breaths, hold it, and then release. And then that alone can help me recharge or be more attentive and focused for the next hour, 2 hours. It is all about communicating with your body, knowing what your body needs, and understanding that it's all right to take a break and recharge and reset so that you're always giving 100%. That is something I've had to learn recently with a schedule that is slowly becoming busier as I'm going to take on more responsibilities, as I'm wanting to take on more courses and education, especially when it comes to programming. And I'm about to complete my degree, so, I'll have more time. And I don't want to fill that space up too much just because I feel obligated to, but I do want to make sure I stay productive while still maintaining a good work-life balance. So that is the video for now. I hope you guys take care of each other, check up on one another, check up on yourself, and remember, potential has no limit.